Hello and welcome back to Bean Dreams, not Green Beans. That's another channel that I have. I have a headache right now, so it's we're going for chaos, that's all I can say. If I look over a lot, it's because I'm reading off my journal instead of doing of what I can remember, because this is a few days old now, so this is why I write stuff down, just in case. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, celebrity stuff, yeah. So Selena Spooky Boo is in my dream, of that day, so yeah, weird things, but let's hop into it. Okay, so to give you a little context of everything, I kept going back and forth between, like, being a news reporter and, like, watching the documentary, so, about Selena Spooky Boo, so, yeah. So at first I'm watching this reporter, and I'm like, okay, they went to her house for the first bit, and for some reason she lived in Salem, but Salem was in Canada and not in Massachusetts, so yeah. And then the next day they were actually going to the US, and I don't know where in the US, just somewhere in the US. So the documentary part starts off and it's playing like 90s music. Like what's the name of it? Full House, like kind of like Full House, kind of like 90s early 2000s type weird family, you know, TV show intro, and I'm like, okay. So we're flying to her house in this helicopter, and we land, she has like a landing spot on her house, and her house is like by the water. And so when we land on her house, the weird 90s music dies down. They walk out onto the landing strip, and the landing strip is like on her house is like right next to, like, there's like a door, and then you go in the door and there is her bedroom. So we go into her bedroom, and she's like, oh, I need to, you know, change for the interview thing or whatever, she wasn't ready yet or something. So they're like, oh, okay. And then I remember we were like, well, once she got changed, we were like sitting on her bed, and we were just like, I was like interviewing her. I had like a list of questions or whatever, and then after that we ended up like walking back out of the house, and then we hop onto the helicopter. And I remember at some point we somehow got into a boat. I don't know, the helicopter turned into a boat. I don't know. I don't know how we got from point A to point B, but I ended up going back to the viewpoint of the documentary, and they were like, they had like it was almost like a GoPro, and they would like show you like the front of the boat and like all the water for miles, and then they would like dip it into the water, so you actually got to see under the water. And I remember like under the water there was also like a city type thing, and it was like super clear, and yeah, and that was the entire documentary. Also, if you like this video, you can leave it a like, or you can subscribe to watch more. And if you want to comment down below, tell me about your dream or whatever, comment away. Yeah. Bye!